Other diktat when it comes to the heroine in Bollywood, Kangana, has always been that marriage was always seen as a retirement plan. The reason you get married is because you're done with show business, because that's a one-way street. And of course, a lot of them actually made comebacks much later, but a lot of water had flown under the bridge. Do you see that? Because in fact, you yourself, at some level, have been a huge beneficiary of that. Your first film, Gangster, Chitrangada Singh was supposed to play that part right until the end. Then she gets married. Then the husband says, you will not work in movies. So there's a slot ready. You have a week to go. You get a passport, and you get your debut film. You've actually benefited from that. Do you think that tag of being a married person and therefore losing out on so-called fan base, because this was also true for male stars back in the day. Govinda hid the fact that he was married. I think even Amit hid the fact that he was married when he entered films. Do you think that's finally going, though? And it's about the artist?
Of course. I think a lot has changed, from those days where people really cared about someone's marital status or, someone's age. A lot has changed for that matter. So, yeah, I don't think it's of any consequence anymore. But there is definitely a section of the society who is, who do, like an older woman is always, referred to as this, like there's always mocking women for being older, and when you're young, you're mocked for being young.
Sure.
So that's there, but it has definitely changed, and we can see the change around us. But I think just for last few years, 4-5 years, and before that, I think many women were just forced to leave the industry, even though they looked the same. Right. Even though there was no change in their appearance, but they were just not accepted anymore.
Right, because earlier in the year, I think it was around January, you announced that you're going to get married this year. It's what, 2 months or 3 months left? Yeah. Like, are you getting an invitation card soon?
Yeah, most definitely.
Really? You're actually getting married in the next 3 months?
Well, we'll talk about that at some other time.